Alright guys, so for part 2 of this project, you're going to gather a few different types of papers to make a collage. So once you have your landscape drawn, you're going to need some scrap papers. You could even use food, nails, cardboard, shells, flowers, toys. Really anything for this collage could work. That's up to you, as long as you follow the parts of a landscape. So I'm doing mine very similar to this example just so you can see here. And I went around my house and looked for different types of papers. I also am going to use scissors and glue. So if you have scissors and glue somewhere at home, I would get those. And a pencil in case you need to draw a shape that you're looking for on your paper. So these colors matched that design that fit my landscape, but then I also found some random magazine clippings with words that I could use. I painted some paper, so this actually is paper with painted colors. That's some pieces in here. You can use ads from magazines, or if you don't have magazines, maybe junk mail in your mailbox. You could use old photos of plants or animals. Maybe you have an old frame with something in there. Construction paper. Some scrapbooking paper. Some cardboard. This was from a tea box. It just had some print on it that I thought looked cool. And some things from nature. So these are pine needles, but you could use anything that you want from nature. Maybe you want to use sticks for parts of a tree, and you can kind of bend them and play with them. So these are all the items that I might use for my collage. And I started here to show you an example. And my suggestion is don't glue everything down right away. Lay it out and see how you like it, so you can move it around and decide where you want things to go. So I like how this looks. If you look at the example image, I have the bigger mountains in the foreground and they're green. I'm gonna put even more up here. So I'm just gonna do a dot of glue so I can keep these in that spot, but I'm not going to fully glue them down yet. And if you don't have glue at home, you can lay down your found materials, and you don't even have to use paper. So if you're using toys or nails and you can't glue them down, you can lay them down and take a picture when you're done with the whole thing. Just putting these pieces on, and I will probably add to them as I go. So I'm actually ripping this paper so I get a natural kind of effect instead of just cutting with scissors. And so there's one section that you can try and continue that in the rest of your piece. So have fun looking for papers, and I will update this with more when I finish.